Hi there, beautiful Olympia chorus. It's me again, ready to do a choreography video for This Joint is Jumpin'. This video will be moves specifically and attitude during those moves, but it'll be very instructional. And we'll do it in chunks. This chunk is going to be measure 1 through 20, and then we'll chunk it out. And then I will do one video ultimately of the whole thing with the recording. I will work to mirror moves when I can, but since a lot of these are split moves, know that I may be doing it backwards from the way that you do it on the risers. So let's go ahead and get started, see how it goes. All right, so the first move of this song is this, right? We're excited. We should have a little give in our knees. We should have good alignment and appropriate body tension in terms of, I know tension's not a good word, but I want to see energy and excitement. So whatever that looks like for you, because we're just about to go on stage and we're about to rock the house, right? I would like you to think of your, we are good. Your attitude here is just a little bit cocky. You're just more than confident because we are fabulous, and the world is about to find out how fabulous we are. So I want you to think about being a little cocky when you do these moves, all right? So let's go ahead and get started, right? So our first move is this, right? Bases are thumping, the front row is bumping, our music is something. We'll get this whole joint jumping, right? So you cock back a little bit on jump, and then you take your outside foot from on the risers and you move it a little bit forward. So we get this whole joint jumping, right? And then on the bases, wah, wah, we're gonna make a turn to the inside. And I want your weight right now should be on your inside leg. And when you turn, don't shift your weight. Leave your weight right there. So you're gonna make a 2 o'clock turn from riser position to about 2 o'clock. So you're not all the way, you're still quarter turn. That weight stays on your back foot so that you can now, this knee is bent. If you can't see, I'm wearing black here. This joint is jumping, right? Wah, wah, this joint is jumping. So you start bouncing on wah, wah, this joint is jumping. It's really jumping, all right? So let's go back. And we say, bases are thumping, the front row is bumping, our music is something. We'll get this whole joint jumping. Wow, wow, this joint is jumping. See how I did it the other way there? A little tricky there. This joint is jumping. It's really jumping. Now coming cats. So we stop bouncing. It's really something. Now coming cats. We get our close up. So come in. Cats is our destination word, and check your hats. We basically are just smoothing the brim of our fedoras. If you're on this side, it's come in cats and check your hats. I mean, this joint is jumping, right? So keep that excitement. I mean, this joint is jumping. I mean, this joint is jumping. Whatever that looks like for you, but I want to see some excitement. It's not, I mean, this joint is jumping. Not what we mean. We mean this joint is jumping, and we mean it every time we say that because we say it all like 100 times, right? So every time you say that, I want to see that you mean it. All right. Excellent. I mean this joint is jumping. Then we go from this, the bass is thumping, the front row's bumping again, and this is our microphone pose of our famous singer. So whether it's Celine Dion or Whitney Houston or Lady Gaga, Judy Garland, whoever it may be, find that attitude, that pose that works for you, and that is on the bass is thumping, and that is the longest. It's a ripple. The bass is thumping, so it's a ripple, right? Because it doesn't have a whole lot of time. It starts on the right side of the risers for us at Margaret in the second row. So whatever your pose is, whatever that is, make sure again you got good alignment. You've got your head doesn't get back. And make sure your microphone stays away from your face. So don't get it up here on your mouth. You won't be able to see it. Okay? So whatever that pose is, the bass is thumping. If you're me, I'm at the end. The bass is thumping. The bass is thumping. And then we're gonna look at the front row, right? And the front row's bumping. The front row's bumping. Hey, way to go, front row. So we're shifting focus to the front row, and we're amazed and thrilled at how they're bumping. The front row's bumping. Whatever that looks like to you, again, that's what works for you, but it's gotta be bigger than you want it to be. Always remember, because you're not just singing for the people with the pencils in the front row, you're singing to that whole big auditorium. So it needs to be that front row's bumping. This here spot, right? The front row's bumping, then this here spot is more than hot. So we've got this here spot, and I don't want this here spot. It's not just a hand move, it's a body move. This here spot, right? This here spot is more than hot. This here spot is more than hot. See, I'm a different height there. This here spot, I have a little knee. Bend. This here spot is more than hot. So we want to see a little bit of body movement there, because we're saying this is the place. This here spot is more than hot. Okay? In fact, this joint is jumping. In fact, this joint is jumping. Okay? So again, we're saying this here spot is more than hot. In fact, this joint is jumping. And then we're done for this particular section. That takes us to measure 20, all right? So end up with this here spot is more than hot. In fact, this joint is jumping. All right, see you in the next video. Well, maybe I won't, because